I'm going to share with you 5 health fitness gadgets that have made the biggest impact on my health. So as you can see, number 1 is going to be blue light blocker glasses. So I know these look a little goofy. I don't wear them out and about. Don't wear them while I'm filming like some social media influencers that try to look cool. But anyways, blue light blocker glasses, ordered me a pair off Amazon, and I use them if I'm going to be doing a lot of work in front of the computer, and especially at night if scrolling the phone, laying in bed. You know, it's something that we really shouldn't do, but hey, I'm a human. Sometimes I want to scroll. Sometimes I'm watching YouTube and learning. These right here will block the blue light coming from these devices. So without getting too sciencey with it, those blue lights are just stimulating your brain. It's throwing off your circadian rhythm. It can really affect your quality of sleep, can affect, you know, your body producing melatonin, tell you that it's time for sleep. So invest in some blue light blocker glasses. These things can be like $20 off Amazon, if that. So that's number 1, is these I think have greatly improved just eye fatigue. If you're working in front of a computer all day, staring at a screen, you definitely need these. They even make them with clear lenses, so it looks like just normal glasses. And I think you can even get prescription glasses with blue light, you know, blockers in them. So check that out. Definitely been one of my favorite health tools added to my life over the past few years. Next on the list is going to be good old faithful Apple Watch. You know, at first I got this to just make life easier with answering calls, seeing who's calling. It's actually something I rely more on now and have for the past 3 or 4 years to just help me stay more on track with how much movement I'm getting in, hitting my daily steps goal, my movement goal, exercise goal. Something as simple as a ring closing every day has really helped keep me accountable, and it's something that I take serious. You know, I try to adjust these goals in here to where it makes me move and it kind of challenges me. So I know some of you guys are not Apple fans, so get you like a Fitbit, something to where you can set some goals and track it through something like an Apple Watch. The cool thing that I like about Apple is they'll actually kind of do a recap on your previous months and even last year and give you new goals to achieve, you know, based off your previous month's movement and exercise. It will give you rewards if you hit like a PR on certain stuff. So really like the Apple Watch. It's played a huge role in me staying, you know, in shape year round. Number 2 is going to be the Whoop Band. This is fairly new. I've had this for about a year. Mainly got it to have a little bit more insight on recovery and sleep, because I know at one point in my life I would sleep for like 7 or 8 hours, but when you wake up, you still didn't feel like you were recovered. It's like, man, how's that possible? You know, you spend, you know, 6, 7, 8 hours in bed, but you still feel like you're just not charged up all the way. Well, this was a game changer. It giving me more insights on the quality of sleep, because I've learned that it's not just about the duration and the length that you're in sleep, it's the quality. You know, your body goes through different sleep cycles, REM sleep, deep sleep. And yes, I do know that this Whoop Band cannot actually detect true sleep. You'd have to be hooked up to some kind of fancy machine, but it can give you a good indicator of what direction that's heading based off other cues they have in this software. So, you know, one of the first things I noticed was I wasn't getting restorative sleep. That could have been because of stress, you know, dehydration, just not, you know, prioritizing just recovery days or active recovery days. So started shifting some stuff around and got my recovery score up higher. And man, it's been a game changer as far as, you know, helping me prioritize my sleep quality, HRV, heart rate variability, stuff like that is stuff you'll learn and get a better insights on with something like a Whoop Band. Number 3 on that list is going to be infrared sauna. For me, I've always loved saunas. I grew up just getting in the really hot saunas with the rocks that you can pour water on, and I love that. It's a really good sweat, and I think those are beneficial, but I do think there is more health benefits to an infrared sauna. You know, without getting, like I said, too sciencey into how it works, just know that infrared is a little bit deeper light rays. It's going to do more of a cellular detox, penetrate a little bit deeper into the muscle tissue, and so I feel like an infrared sauna, you're getting a good sweat. It's an internal cellular sweat, and you can be used to help remove toxins. It's a reason that my particular infrared sauna made by Sunlighten is used in a lot of the cancer treatment centers, because they have a patented infrared technology to get a deeper penetration for those infrared rays. So I found that just even 10 or 15 minutes in an infrared sauna, even though the temperature is not nowhere near as high, I've always loved saunas for getting a deeper sweat. So don't let that fool you. Give it a shot. I know most of you just don't have an infrared sauna setting at home, but they do make, I know there's a couple of businesses out there. Sweat House is one. I think that's correlated with like Orange Theory. If your gym has an infrared sauna or just a traditional sauna, try to include some sauna therapy. I get in my sauna at home most evenings in the evening around, you know, 6 o'clock after dinner. And one of the first things I noticed using an infrared sauna was just deeper sleep and some wild dreams. Didn't really know what was going on until I did some research, and the infrared sauna can actually help your body produce more melatonin. So definitely utilize that. That's just part of my, evening therapy, personal care. I'll get in the sauna and lay back and listen to some podcasts, music, meditate, do some breath work. And so it's definitely been a game changer for me. It's definitely on my top 5 list of things that has made a huge impact in my health. Like I can see it, feel it. It's not just a placebo. I know that it has. Up next on the list, I guess this will be number 5, would be nasal strips. So I'd heard about these for a long time. And of course, you got some people online that wears them in all their fitness content. And I went through a couple different brands, just stuff you buy at the grocery store. I had a hard time keeping them on. I would wake up in the night and they'd be halfway off. The glue would be coming unstuck. I even tried the ones that had the magnets, and those work pretty good. I think Intake makes those. They're just really, really pricey. What I have found for me is nasal strips made by Hostage. These, I buy like 6 months worth of these at a time. And man, I'm telling you, as soon as you put that on and it opens up your nasal cavity, it really feels like somebody hooked a oxygen tank to your system. It's just so much more oxygen can get in. I mean, I would even recommend, you training with these if you're going for a run, but especially before, for sleep. I noticed that I was not snoring. I was able to get in more oxygen through my nose, and I haven't ventured out quite into the mouth tape yet. Maybe one day, but if you can open up your nasal cavity at night where you can get more oxygen in through your nose, it's going to also help with recovery, deeper sleep, so look into that. I think, like I said, these have definitely made a huge difference in just my sleep quality, recovery. And if you can tell, for the past year or two, I've really put a priority on everything that can help me dial in my sleep. Sleep is huge. A lot of people just kind of look at it as kind of a lowest on the list, but it's like if you can get some good quality sleep or work in some things like the blue light blocker glasses, the nasal strips, doing some sauna to get quality sleep, that's amazing. You can do so much more as far as your goals and how you feel mentally if you just increase your quality of sleep. Like I said, not about the duration, but the quality of sleep that you're in bed. If you can only sleep 6 hours, at least make sure that those 6 hours are good sleep. So just want to share those 5 fitness and health products and gadgets that has made the biggest impact on me. We'll catch you next time.